not buying Gary from outside. We produce cassava. Our Akuku is the farmland. It was always built on that farming technology. So anything we do, we're going to add value to it. Our cassava will become Gary. Our corn, we will be able to process this corn, and even if the local farmers cannot process it past that, we should have an industry or a factory that they can bring it to and convert their corn to powdered pap. Right now in America, for $10, you will buy a sachet of powdered corn, which we use in making pap. Imagine $10. Here, if you want grow corn, you're going to sell your corn as ordinary maize to the market women who blow fire on it, sell it as roasted corn, or boiled corn, or sell it to somebody else. See? So if all our farmers locally here can have the access to turn their corn to something like that which they can export and get money out of it, our economical value will increase. So we have to do everything Nigeria is not doing, add value to what we produce, and try and train our youth to recognize that there is nothing shameful about being a farmer. Akuku was built as a farming community. Today, you will not be able to get one single Akuku youth to come and work on your farm if you have an emergency or you want to hire youth or farmers. You have to go through wood. I'm saying this out of experience. So that value has to change. Maybe when they find some other people are now making it in that industry or in farming, then the reasoning will change. All of us don't have to run to Lagos or Asaba or somewhere. We can stay here and make it. Our land is one of the most fertile lands you will ever find in the area. So that being said, we need to work on that. When it comes to economic development, we have to find out that most people here do not have capital. Chief Tony Anoye, who was here, spoke about capital, and I think Dr. Moya spoke about acquiring capital. We have to create a kind of fund that we can draw upon to assist people like widow women who might be into farming or try to process whatever they have. We have to have capital to assist those who really want to do business so that we can assist these people to make something. Everybody here cannot be riding a private motorcycle. One thing I know, if you ever call anybody in Akuku in the daytime, you will not hear anything because there are too many Okada motorcycles. That's all you hear, motorcycles everywhere. Our politicians have done well, but you can't keep empowering us with motorcycles. Motorcycles don't do anything. You just allow these people to ride around, pay small money, and that's about it. So we are going to have to work on that. And soon enough, Tony Anoye discussed that thing about the fund, and Chief Bandi is going to work on that. So part of all this will be what we need to do to empower our people to at least start to have some kind of pride in ourselves. Akuku can't look the same day in, day out. We have to change the landscape. This place has to look like a modern city. And the only way it can become modern is we leave the old ways behind. We're still doing the same thing we have been doing day in, day out. Nothing has changed. And then two, we now have sanitation. We have to now start to respect and appreciate our environment. Akuku has no sanitation force. Sorry to say, Akuku has no sanitation. We are full of pure water people everywhere. So let's take value in our space. Everybody maintain where you stay. Let the place be clean. A clean environment will give you a clean mind, with clean ideas. We can't be sitting in the middle of trash and expect to become gold. So I'm looking forward to championing a cause that will have us either have a sanitation force, either paid by the local government or in unison with the local government and us to make sure that we sanitize where we are. Unfortunately for us, we just experienced a very great loss from a great war general, Chief Odogu Emmanuel Imonia, who just passed. Whatever emergency he had on that day, our hospital should have been available. That should have been the first place they took him. And by the time they get there, it is too late. We do not have a hospital. We have a carcass that looks like a hospital. It does not have anything. It does not do anything. It cannot reach you in an emergency. It does not have ambulances. Even the Keke Naped that has the logo of an ambulance, you should be able to go out and pull or bring somebody straight to the hospital. And they should be able to check into that hospital and get the care they need. And secondly, good health is important to doing good business. Our healthcare system here, like I just said, has a flaw. We cannot have people go to hospital and be paying for soap be paying for everything. It's not when they get to the hospital, they're going to be tasked continuously. Most of these people who are coming to the hospital don't have money. So for it,
it's a project that has been long overdue before now. It's a project that has long overdue before now. I am glad to be before my people, my fathers, my mothers, my brothers and sisters to talk about the project. Akuku originally is a culture and a traditional as a united front towards the actualization of the development of our people. Without missing words, like I have to draw my speech.
Thank you.
Let's talk real. As a vice chairman or as a growing up, I'm not actually doing anything concerning the community. Each time I look back, my mom will tell me a story the way Akuku only market used to bubble. People from far and near come to Akuku to trade. And I was like, what happened? I got to find out that Akuku has lost her glory very long ago. So when I joined politics, I was thinking, what can I do for my community? I had the opportunity to meet with the former governor, Senator Dr. Akuku. I discussed the challenges facing Akuku as the headquarters of a local government. And I mentioned to him, we don't even have a market. He said, am I sure? He was shocked. And I said, yes, sir. He said, that is not true. I should call him on. That is speaking. When I called him on, he said, this is urgent. Tell her what to do, and the proper follow-up should be made. That was in Abuja. I came back. They told me the things to do. We have to write through the community. Then the community was in shambles. Up to now, there was no peace. I belong to ADU as a branch because we have to write requesting for a market because it's a state government project. It's not local government. As a vice chairman, I have my limits. There are estates I could go. I proposed for 18 markets through the council. It was there on my right back. That is when I had to ask my auntie, what do I do? She advised me. I picked up the courage to meet, to even talk to the governor. After that, I came back to my branch, Asaba, ADU Asaba branch, where I am active member. I discussed with the president, the branch president, Chief Ikemaso, and the secretary, not even in ADU meeting. We wrote as a community requesting for a market, which they gave an approval. But while that one is going on, I've looked around, I've looked at Akiole, there is no space. And my dream is not Akuku of now. I'm thinking of Akuku of 20 years, 30 years to come. And the orientation I have, or the basic training I got from my parents, I am not a social media person. Don't praise me for what I do. I'll do the little I can do quietly, and all the glory goes to God, not me. If I want a glory for myself, I will ask them to come and build only markets, which will cost us little or nothing. The remaining money, I will take it to myself. But I'm not thinking of our people now. I'm thinking of our people in the future. And I look around, that space is too small for a market. I met with over in a community seeking for a land. They promised willingly to give a land. in our, I have to go back to Oman. This land I cannot build on it. I cannot even advise the contractor, because I'm not the contractor, to step into that land. They should provide another land. Going front and back every week. Job has been awarded 17th July 2022. It took me 1 year to get a land where they can build a befitting market in our home. And how did I get it? I have to run to that new thing in our home. At the CCCCO, there is a project at hand, but the issue is land. And if we did not provide this land after 1 year, they will revoke it. Trust government. After that, Daddy said, I will donate 5 acres of my family land to construct the market. After 1 year. By then, price of things has gone up, skyrocketed up. The contractor does not even know where to start. I said, anyhow it is, start something. Luckily for me, the contractor is from our home. I make sure they gave the job to an Akuku engineer. It's one of us. So if you abandon it, they will drag me, because almost all people know that I attracted the market. They will drag me, they will drag you. As they are dragging me, I will be dragging you. If we cannot develop our community, nobody can do it for us. Amen. And the message I got behind that market is that market is going to be affiliated. Oh yes. Because what they know Akuku with is only a market. And if we keep on thinking of our class glory, and we don't want to expand, we don't want to embrace change, we cannot grow as a community. And the message came, I don't know what our spiritual fathers and mothers are doing now, because most of the problems we face concerning peace in our home is that the people that will see the truth, they will see it and they will not say it. They will sit on it because of little thing. Little thing, they think they will benefit out of it. Trading with their community. The message came that market will be only a market. But 4 times in every year, if we have a strong Omo will announce in that market that every 3 times, no, every 4 times, like quarterly, every 3 months, in every, that is not money. Every year. They will now shift the market to the origin